come on, bring him in.
Go!
Get
Unhook the tray!
Hey, let's go again. Let's go again. God, extend. 1 second. Hey, it's okay.
Nice grip.
Go in and out.
No.
Round it.
Here we go, 4 of them now.
Go in and out.
We got 2!
Point. Come on, coach.
There we go.
Get out.
Nice job, Cody.
Hey, contagious. It's contagious. Get on, need ya.
Let's go, babe. Score shot.
Go in and out. Go.
Come on now, 3. Hey, face knock, 3. It's face. Draw!
Go in and out. In and out. In and out. Better boy, Lance.
Well, today, I know you've always leaned on Cody Hamilton strongly to be a leader for this team, but this might have been his single best day as a Lakeview honker? What can you say about his performance overall on the mound and at the plate?
We've kind of waited for this day the whole year, excited to see it come to fruition when it is, because it's when we need it to happen. We've been fine-tuning some things offensively. So let's see, what we scored 3 today. So I was looking at it and I told these guys, I said, okay, today's your 24th game. Last year we played 24. In 24 games last year you scored 97. So a little bit like 3.9 a game or something. This year we're at 140 after this game. So the offense is there. It's about playing D and pitching. And really that's what it's come down to this year. And so to see Cody go 7 full there with a no-hitter going into the 7th, perfect game in the 5th until he hits somebody, that's huge. That's stuff that we need at this time of the year. I think, I don't know if Cody 100% understood what we were doing at the start of the year by getting a lot of guys work. I kept, continue to tell him we might lose a few games here and there, and that's gonna hurt, but it's all about the end of the year and where we're at. And if your arm's done at the end of the year, then we're not gonna be sitting pretty. But if we are safe about it, get you a few innings, get you work, get you a couple bad starts even, they're gonna be helpful because you can go out and fix it. And he has done that. The last 2 times that he's taken the mound against Ivy and today have been perfect. Against Ivy, he came in with a 3-2 deficit in a bad situation with runners on and kept us in a ball game for the last 2.5 innings against Ivy and gave us a shot in game 1. And then he pitched, probably the best 6 besides this game in the next game to keep us in a lead the whole game. Today, he was untouchable. And this is probably, all they have to do is win one Saturday, and they're the team we're going to play. They probably won't see Cody. We probably won't see that guy. Usually it's a little bit of a chess match. You see coaches kind of, they kind of give a little nod to each other going, hey, if we want to beat the other guy, the 2 seed, we got to save our ace. And both of us will say that. I mean, our aces will be available for an inning or 2 if we need to clinch something, but we know going in that we're gonna give Landon everything we've got, and we're gonna start him and have Dylan available. And last time Landon saw Rogue River, it was pretty good. And last time he saw ID, it was really good. So we'll play that game, and hopefully our bats show up against whoever's 2 we see. But today, yeah, Cody's showing up, throwing that solid 7, and then hitting the home run like we've kind of waited for him to do. We've kind of tweaked with some things. We put him in the 3-hole today because he's been getting on, and Landon's been crushing it, which he did today, but just right at guys. Yeah. And that's the thing, is I don't think that their guy overpowered us at all. And usually he overpowers people in this league. He's their guy. I just think that we hit the ball right at guys a lot of the time. You saw Dylan, even his last at bat, hit a nice shot to left, and it was caught.
Bats definitely seem to be coming around. I think was that your first home run at home this year?
Yeah,
or?
First home run altogether.
We've seen a few hit off of you, but
yeah, that's the thing is our guys, they say they call themselves, as a joke, the Lakeview Dingers, and it's probably like an inside joke where they know that they don't hit home runs, but they want to call themselves the Lakeview Dingers. Well, today I said you can finally use it, but you have to say dinger, because we don't hit a lot of them. I mean, to manufacture 140 runs on the year, that shows that we played a lot of small ball. There's 5 games that I go back to. I continually go back to, and I tell our guys, 5 games this year where it's the difference between, right now 9 and 15. It's the difference between being 14 and 10 and being 9 and 15. Mm-hmm. And you look at our guys, and you look at the games that those come down to, and it came down to defense. It really did. I look at every one of those games, and it's always defense. And with the way that we're finally starting to play D, you saw when they did put it in play with Cody, we were there, we did a good job, we handled it. I feel bad for Cotter. That's a tough play. That guy's fast. We got to work on getting the ball in the air a little sooner. But the way that they played D behind him when the ball was put in play was pretty impressive too. So I think if everything continues to click, I'm hoping that at 6 o'clock on Thursday we'll get a little rematch with St. Mary's, and hopefully our guys, understand that there's a lot on the table and they have a shot to go to state with it. I've never seen them play with a chance. It's always been like last year. It was like, well, this is our last game. The season's over. This year, you got nothing to lose because, if you win 2, you're in. And I'd love to see them win game 1 any way we can, whether it be, 4-3, 1-0, I don't care, and give themselves a chance in that game 2 to just say, you know what, we got nothing to lose. Everything's on them. They haven't played today. We just played a game. We're going to go in loose. Cody's going to throw strikes. We're going to play D. And I honestly feel that if he can hold them to 5 or less, we can win the game. And so, I just got to keep playing. We're going to take tomorrow off, give them a day of rest, come back Friday, fine-tune some things. Monday through Wednesday next week, same thing. This time in the year, if they don't know it, they are not going to get it. So it's just more about reps and morale, and we'll keep doing that. I think that they should be excited. We met our goal, which was top 3 or better. I would have loved to have been 2, but at the same time, this team, I feel like they play better with a game under their belt. After we lost IV, we came right back charging. If we can get by game 1 anyway, I think that we play better with a game under our belt. And if St. Mary's stumbles at all in the first 2 or 3 innings, we might be able to take a lead and keep it with Cody. So it's all exciting. Just going to have to wait and see in a week and see where this team is. But right now I'm excited with where they're at. I think we let one slip a week ago or on Saturday. I think it needed to be, game 1. We needed to find a way to come back and win that one. We did. We had a runner on third to tie it, and 2 of our best hitters up and just couldn't punch one through. It's just going to come down to being more clutch. I think in that situation, if we're, 4-5, and we're down 1 against St. Mary's, we have to punch that through. And that's a good learning moment, if anything, is you have that feeling in your stomach of, I've been here before and I don't like the outcome if I don't.